Hi, it's Jess here from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. So I've got another napkin video for you, and this one I made because I was going to show it at the RachandBella Craft retreat, and I actually didn't demonstrate this in the end. I just showed it as a possibility, and it was using some of the faux sort of glassine that we made and inserting it into the window part of a window envelope and making a tag. And I didn't film an introduction. I kind of just started with making this, and I mentioned doing it at the retreat in the video, but I didn't actually do it in the end. And I just found this on my phone and went, oh, I forgot I filmed that. So there'll be things that will be mentioned about doing it, and it's not relevant. And I also show that I used that I made a little bag, but I can't find the little bag. So I will link the video where I made the faux sort of rice paper glassine in the description doc down below. Now I've got to remember to do it. And I did show you how I made a little bag, but I did make one, did exactly the same thing, but with the top layer of a napkin. And this one I made using the non-shiny side, and for this project I'm using the shiny side, so it looks sort of like glassine as opposed to sort of rice paper sort of. Anyway, it is what it is. I don't really know what to call this. Napkin covered in PVA, really. Now, a couple of people on the original video did ask me what PVA was. So you normally buy it in white. It's just like kids glue, school glue, multi-purpose PVA. It's what we call it in the UK. I think in other parts of the world you can get like Elmer's. I think Anita's tacky glue is just PVA. Yeah, so that's what I used. I've had this one donkey's years. I used to do crafting with my foster boys. We used to foster. We fostered for about 10 years. And this is probably the pot that we had in all that 10 years. I then since, and I've used shed loads of this, I saw somebody say they had clear PVA. And so I then bought this. I bought this from the Works. I think it was the Works. It might be in the Range. I think actually Art Studio is from the Range. And yeah, it is the Range. It says it on there. And this was £2.99. This would have been a lot cheaper, I reckon. But prices have gone up, haven't they, since COVID and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's a polyvinyl alcohol. This is what the ingredients are: water, polyvinyl alcohol, sodium polyhydroxate. That's why it's PVA, the polyvinyl alcohol, but it's water-based. So yeah, I just bunged it in a jar with a bit of re-inker to give us a little bit of colour. So yeah, I just thought I'd explain that because people did ask, and although I answered it. But anyway, enough of the waffle. I'm now going to show you how I made this. Okay, so after making the glassine bag, I had a little bit left over, and so I thought I might put them in a window envelope. That's what I figured. So I don't often get brown ones, so I have done a little bit of grunging up of a white one. This is, I've done ink smooshing before. I used a mixture here of frayed burlap. First time I used that, I really liked it. Tea dye, old paper and antique linen there, and then I brushed on some tea dye with my blending brush just to fill in the gaps. Now I did use my heat tool, and so that does melt the window a bit, but I'm replacing it, so it doesn't really matter, does it? So this has got a little bit of a rip in it, but I think I was going to open it up anyway, so I'm not too bothered about that. So there we go. So I continue the rip with my right. I think I'll do both sides. I'm not really decided what I'm going to make with this yet. So there we go. So let's open it up. Let's peel this off. There. I think that's enough off, so we can't see it. Yeah, that's enough off. Right. So what I'm going to do, I think I do want, because of, now I could have it going that way, and you'd see that bit. But I think if I want to get maximum out, I think I might go that way, and then I'll probably have enough for another. Let's have a little look. I'm hoping to get 2 out of this. So it is like 2 inches, but you need to go either side. So we need probably 2.5. Yeah, that's not quite 5 inches wide, Jez. You're gonna struggle. You is gonna struggle. 4 1/4. Yeah, you're gonna struggle. Right, so we're just gonna do one. Just gonna do one. So this one I'm gonna decide which bit I want to use. I could go for there because I'm gonna make a purple journal, and that would be quite nice under there. That's quite nice there. I think we'll take that bit there. So I'm going to take that bit there. I might be able to do long ways on the other. So let's just get my pencil. So I'm going to go along there and up there. That is where we're cutting that. So will that fit in there? Ooh, maybe. I might have an American window envelope that I can use that will be smaller. Yeah, so we go that way. Do I want to go the other way up? So I've got a little bit more mileage this way, so I have a bit length. Yeah, do it that way. Right, so let's just glue it down. So I'm going to glue around here using art glitter. Ever since I decanted my art glitter into this bottle, I'm using it more. Spread it out a little bit. There's a little bit of plastic left over, so I'm hoping the art glitter will stick it. So I'm going to put shiny side on the outside. And we'll just glue it down. It down there. So I want to stick something on there so that it doesn't look like a blue envelope. So I'll put a bit book page. What will that look like? Yeah, that'll look good. Right, maybe not that one because that's got white on it. That's going in my plain book pages drawer for latest. Right, so this one, is that more than one there, Jez? There. take that one. I love the colour of this book page. Love it. So this may well, I don't know why I turned it over there. I'm thinking that I might make this a tag, in which case I'm going to glue the whole lot down. Hence why I'm going to use some glue stick, which don't normally. Yeah, I don't trust it 100%, but a little bit wet glue around the outside. Not art glitter, as you can see. This is Collal. So I'm just going around the edge with the thinner one, and then I'm going to fill in with the big one. Don't even know why I put glue stick on it, to be fair, because I've just done that, so I may as well have not bothered. There we go. But that's just what I do. It's what I do. It's how I roll. Taking that off. So I'll stick you. Yeah, stick you down there. Where's my big spreader? I had it here a second ago, but I smudged everything to the side, and yeah, I don't know where it went. I'll just use this then. Yeah, that's turned out well nice, that has. Now, if I'm going to do this as a tag, I'm going to cut it down, and then I can use this for something else. So let's have a little thought about. It'll go along there. Yeah, I can use that. Right, so let's take a bit off the end. Let's go. Right, let's go. Go in the width of this blue thing. There. And if I do the width of that blue thing again, we're about 3.5. I think that's an okay size there. Yeah, should have glued them together before you cut it, really, Jez. That might have been simpler, but don't always go for the simpler. So yeah, obviously I'm going to put something over that. That's got the right. So I am going to not put glue on that. So I'm going around the edge. And then we'll do the rest with this. I might just spread that a tad, so away from the window, so we don't go on it. And this glue will help give it a little bit of stiffness. So we've got 2 layers of envelope and a layer of book page, and we're going to have 2 layers of glue. do have wiggle room with colour, but not particularly with the art glitter. There we go, that'll do. And trim off any bits that we need to. Oh, this napkin. I keep forgetting to put something down. So it's just getting a mess, and it is the bit that you see when I'm filming, but hey ho. Oh, I like the way that looks. So it's shiny because we've turned it into faux glassine, but I think that's perfect for a window. Love it. Right. Now I need something to cover that up. I do have some offcuts. Right, I've got a bit of that from someone else. No, you can see through it, Jez. Need something solid, really. Solid to go down there. Maybe a bit of lace. A little bit of lace, Jez. What have you got? Oh, bit of purple. Right, have we got a right and a wrong side? I think that might be the right side. I don't want it, it's a bit too wide. I know what I've got. Right, yeah, that'll go down there nicely. Might even do the full length with it. I might discolour it. There's no might about it. I am. So have I got a right and a wrong? Yeah, I think that's the right side. There we go. Right, I might keep this matte for a sec. Oh, I haven't put the lid on the art glitter. Might need to stick my pin down there. Right, I'm going to do a bit of fabric glue down here. So we definitely want to cover up that. Yeah, probably way too much fabric glue, Jess. There we go. So, stick you down. Actually, the top there is gonna. Oh, I'll say that's gonna be. That might cause an issue with the tag topper shape. So yeah, take that off. And there. So that's that bit. And then let's just trim these edges a bit. Let's hope it's dry by now. That's fine. There, I think they were right there. Just going to take a smidge off the bottom because I can see a bit of the blue underneath. That's perfect. So I've got that. Now it's nice to use up your envelopes as well, because I have 65 million envelopes that I keep collecting, and yeah, really need to use them. Right, gonna, hopefully this is dry enough, so I'm gonna put my little thing in there. Oh, could have been a little bit higher actually, Jez, but I think it's fine. There we go. So that's our tag top, and let's do some rounded corners. Do the big one. Oh, not gonna like that lace. There we go. We sorted it. So we'll go around the edges. Don't think it needs too much more decoration because this is the main bit of decoration, but we probably want some sort of label on it. And the back's all right for journaling on, I think. Obviously, if you're using a brown envelope, it'll be plain brown on the back. I may even sew around the edge of this because I want to make sure those ends stay together. So where's my little springy words? Dream, cherish, inspire, blessings, I don't know. Right, so I cut these down so that I can easily ink top and bottom. By now these words are probably on my Ko-fi. I made these for my swaps, and then I printed off a sheet each for everyone that's come in because I thought they'd be useful across the weekend for our spring journal. I've done it so they're easily rippable like that. Just printed on ordinary copy of paper so it rips quite easily. Don't really need words on anything heavier than that because you're adding it to something. They're not a substrate on its own. So there we are. I might go for blessings. Spring blessings. And then I like something around it. Oh, I've got these little bits of lace left over. Could stick that on there. That could probably do it, Jez. I might just put a bit of art glitter on there. There, that works. Oh, flipping heck. Stick you down. And then I might sew. I haven't sewed for ages because I just haven't had the space, but I have cleared my desk the other week and it has stayed relatively okay. Yeah, liking that. So I think I'm just gonna sew all the way around. So there it is, all sewn in, and I just felt it needs something else. I think I'm going to do a bit of stamping in the background. Stamping's important. So I'm going to take my illegible script and, excuse me for me leaning across, going to take my pebble path and going to link it up and do a bit of randomness. Right, I'm going to leave it there, and I want it to be on that side there. There we go. Yeah, a little bit in there. Let's go along the bottom, down the side. Yeah, go along the top. And I might do a bit in there. And then we'll just do a little bit on the back. Okay, almost undetectable, but that's what I want. So like that. There we go. Yeah, I think that's giving enough of something there. And then I just felt, so after I sewed, I pulled a few things out and I thought, Tracy label, butterfly. I wondered about putting something up there. Felt that was a bit bare, and I felt that those flowers kind of went with the ones on it, and I kind of thought I don't like that yellow, so I was thinking, should I cover it up? That was kind of where I was going. Yeah, a bit of that there. I don't know about that. Cover that up. I'm just wondering if I can just peel off what I've done. Otherwise, come off. Or at least pull some of it off so that the rest of it gets covered. There, coming off. That might be enough. That might be enough. So that can go in there. And that can go on there. Yeah, I think I prefer that. So fussy. There we go. And then I can never remember how these come off. I think it's a vellum sticker. Could be wrong. Trying to blend out the white bit. I think that worked. I'm not one for using many stickers. I'm not one for using stickers at all, actually. But I think that will be alright. Right, let's get these down. come in now. There we go. That can go on there. And then I just need a ribbon. Let's cover that nicely. Put that butterfly on it. Yeah, so bit of ribbon. I've got some purple somewhere. Oh, yeah, there it is. Bit of that. That. I want a bit of twine. Yeah, we're not going to use you. There we go. That's my tag. Like that. So that's just a different way of using window envelopes and using the glassine that you've made from a paper napkin. Love it. I do have this little bit left which I may use, not, but I think that's taken long enough. So that's another thing to do with the paper napkins. Okay, so there we go. And I'm just going to probably, lots of the things that I've used, I've made with napkins are going to go in my journal that I'm making for the RachandBella and Angela Kerr collaboration, the garden story. So obviously the things that I've made will be in here, but also some of the things that I made from the retreat, and they could go on there, and that could go on with a altered paper clip, which is my other thing. As I've clipped that one in there with an altered paper clip, I'm thinking I might put this one in a pocket. How cool would that be? So that's one of my rice paper napkin sheets. That goes nicely in there. I'll probably put a little border on there, but that's what I'm doing with them. So yeah, so I've actually got a lot of ephemera already made for this journal. Beautiful. Anyway, so that's me. So don't forget to like and subscribe. I say the original video where I made this faux paper, rice paper glassine, I'll link down below so you can check that out. And I say you just did exactly the same as I did with the plain, but with the patterned one. And if you want to use the shiny side, you could put the upper side down onto the cereal liner, because that's the side that's shiny. Not that it really makes much difference, to be fair, because it's very translucent and it shows through anyway. So yeah, anyway, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again very, very soon.